Hi, my name is Rosie. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Summerween. I thought I would take you along with me to one of my favorite places on planet Earth, which is Salem, Massachusetts. I said witches. My husband and I decided to come down for a fun weekend. We live in New York, so it's not long of a drive, but I know that a lot of you probably love cozy witchy vibes, so I thought I would give you a more distinct, specific, and fun tour through one of my favorite cities. And right now we are in one of my favorite places in the world. This is the Creaky Cauldron. This is a gorgeous Airbnb. There's actually two Airbnbs on this property managed by the same incredible team. Upstairs is the Ghoul's Attic, and down here where I am right now, this is the Creaky Cauldron. If you want to have the best girly weekend in Salem, you need to book this now. It fills up quick, especially if you're coming in October, but I love it during other seasons. My first Salem tip is if you want to come during a more quiet, witchy time of the year, think about spring and summer. Those are wonderful times to visit. You're not going to get the same autumnal, Halloween-y vibes, but the witch city is always magical, I promise you. However, if you are stimulated by crowds and you want that fun 90s style Halloween that so many of us yearn for but don't really have access to, come in October and be prepared for crazy parking, so stay in town, higher rates, and lots of shoulder-to-shoulder pedestrians walking the streets with you. It is quite an event. It's really fun. The energy is poppin'. It feels kind of like a state fair sponsored by Hot Topic, if I had to compare it to something. However, if you are that nature-loving, kind of practical magic cozy witch, you're gonna wanna come in spring, summer, potentially winter or fall after Halloween season. So just avoid October and September. But I really do think this is a fun place to visit any time of the year. I'm gonna take you to some of my favorite boutiques. You're gonna come with me and my husband to eat at some fun restaurants, and we're just gonna have a chill, fun time in Salem. And I hope the magic that I feel here carries right through the screen. So let's get going.
He led me back through the gnarled apple orchard. We hastened through the courtyard, past the statues.
We stayed at the historic Hawthorne Hotel right in the heart of Salem. It is walking distance from most places within the Salem Common. I think this is a great hotel to stay at. It's a historical location built in 1925, and I love all the details here. It really retained so much of its historic charm. There are 2 restaurants here. There's Nathaniel's, which is an elevated sit-down dining experience, and then there's the Tavern, which is a little bit more relaxed, laid-back comfort food. We ordered a lot of room service from there. This was such a cozy, inviting space. I really enjoyed our time here. Hi. Have I got a story for you guys?
Cool.
So we had plans last night to eat at Turner's Seafood, which is a beloved seafood restaurant out here and highly recommended to tourists. I'm unsure if it's recommended to locals, but that's what the tourists get recommended. We went to a pier last night thinking that we would go to dinner afterwards. We had so much fun at the pier. We played arcade games, we got ice cream. It was tons of fun. And then Houston felt a massive pain in his side. It was terrible.
It was weird. I was like, what's going on?
And we went to the emergency room and we spent, I want to say, we were there from like 5 in the afternoon to like 1:30 in the morning. But thankfully, Houston did not have appendicitis.
Thank God.
I'll let him diagnose himself if he feels like sharing that.
I had a kidney stone.
You had a kidney stone, but it's gone.
It's gone, yeah. I passed it this morning.
And
thankfully.
it was the most in pain I've ever seen you. It was so horrible.
It was rough.
But the people at the hospital were very nice. So if you have an emergency in Salem, go to the Salem Emergency. We recommend.
Big thumbs up, yeah.
Big thumbs up from us. We are not going to spend a full day here as we originally planned because we are just too tired, but we are going to go to a restaurant. It's a historical restaurant that is highly recommended as a breakfast spot, and hopefully you got a little appetite in you.
I do. I still have like my stomach feels sore, but I think he said that my kidney was going to feel sore, but I also have like hunger pains.
Oh yeah.
So, like kind of a combo.
Well, let's go eat, and then we'll begin the drive home, the unexpected drive home. Oh, by the way, we're staying at the Hawthorne Hotel.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
I've stayed at Airbnbs before, I've stayed at hotels, so this is a fantastic hotel. It's historic, and they stayed here for the last season of the original cast of Roni, and it seems like a lot of good drama happened here.
He was Nathaniel Hawthorne's great-great-grandfather. So, some people say John Hawthorne is coming back to the Hawthorne Hotel.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. That thing is freaking me out right
That's
now.
it.
What is it?
I will warn you, the toilets kind of look like public restroom toilets.
And the downstairs the public downstairs bathroom is
It's a little swampy, smelly.
very, very park.
Yeah.
But it's pretty.
But it is pretty. I assume that you run into complications with historical buildings and plumbing, and they're doing the best they can. And we ate at Nathaniel's for breakfast yesterday, and that was delicious. They had live music, and it was Father's Day, so there was tons of families that I assume were local.
Yeah, the nice thing about the Hawthorne is so centrally located. You can really, if you want to walk around downtown, You don't have to like find and park for like some of the touristy spots we went to or like photo op places.
No, and there is a parking lot for guests. During the busy season, it may be worth it to pay extra to stay at the Hawthorne because you automatically get a parking pass to park in that parking lot. And parking is so crazy during Halloween here that they have an app for parking that you can download to show you where to go. There was a lot of people here and it's off season, but it wasn't a lot. A lot is not an appropriate word. It is definitely, there are people out and about and enjoying restaurants and having fun. It feels like a popular small town, but it is not what it is like during Halloween. It's like shoulder to shoulder people. The streets are shut down in many locations. It's crazy. All that being said, we both declared this as our favorite time that we've been to Salem.
I agree.
So even though we spent a huge chunk of our time that we didn't think we would be spending in an ER, and because of that we're so tired that we're gonna leave earlier than expected, we had an awesome day yesterday. So I think that just goes to show that this place has some really wonderful things to do, especially if you take in nature. I don't think I would have gone on the walk on the historical homes.
So cute.
Okay, let's go eat. I didn't see it. Oh, it's so cool. This is incredible. Hold up. You wouldn't think I'd leave you without a fabulous Airbnb tour. Well, here you go.
They turn our homes into
think this space would be incredible for a witchy bachelorette party or something where you have a lot of people traveling together. You can absolutely come with just 2 of you, but there's tons of bedrooms, and I just feel like, I don't know, this place, you need to do a photo shoot here with your besties. That is the vibe. You need to get your spooky clothes, your witch hats, your broom. There's tons of props here, so if you want to shoot a little sketch, if you want to shoot vibey videos for your TikTok, come here. Bring the book club. If you wanted the book club to go on a trip to celebrate actually finishing books and actually meeting up multiple times throughout the year, you need to bring the full book club to this Airbnb. I know you're gonna love it. I could absolutely imagine having a full-on book club meeting in this gorgeous parlor. You'll never want to leave. There's tons of touristy things to do, but this is where you're gonna want to crash, order a pizza, cook something in the gorgeous witchy kitchen, have a tarot reader come to the house. There's so many things to do here. I'm now just like inspiring myself to come back with a group of gals and have the best spooky weekend ever. You could also bring your boo. This is a fun place to be a little romantic. Oh, this is like definitely like a nerd's honeymoon spot. Whoa. Listen, I don't want them to be mad at me for suggesting that you get it on in this place, but it's the creaky cauldron.